Oh, that's good. So you got a fucking dictaphone connected to it?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing, man? You're gonna go.
You
hit
guys.
On the, you know what? Why don't you go to work tomorrow and try and hit on the hot chick in the steno pool?
And now, CheezWits.
Good day.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. You look sort of bright and happy. Is we in a bizarro world right now?
Do I look bright and happy, or do I look like I have makeup on?
No, you look bright and happy. Are you going somewhere this evening?
No.
Oh, you just were wearing makeup today?
I interviewed an artist a little while ago.
Oh, for your new project?
Yep.
Nice. Do you want to say who the artist is, or do you want to wait for Chris? Or
She's a newer artist you probably aren't familiar with. Her name is Casey Johns.
okay, is she a country artist?
She is. That's the whole focus of the project.
Yes.
So
Yes. Well, she could be what? Bluegrass, I suppose. Don't love the bluegrass?
I probably would not interview a bluegrass artist because I don't understand the music.
Yeah, I don't understand it either.
To me, it's
so-
the same
so-
as jazz.
Yeah. Oh, well, no. I think bluegrass might be better than jazz. Well, freeform jazz. Standard jazz is pretty good.
I don't understand either one of those things. So
Like George Benson jazz is pretty good. That I get.
I liked
So I
vocal
saw-
jazz when I was younger.
Like what?
You
Vocal
were
jazz.
never younger.
And then he just drops in like he was like a secret uncle around the corner peering in on us.
I was younger a minute ago than I am now.
Well,
Yes,
now
you
that
were.
was true.
Yes, you were. I have, if you can hear it. Excuse me. So I'm getting over my cold, but I sound like, I've been smoking Pall Malls for 30 years.
Somebody texted me about the last episode and said, I thought it was a guest speaker.
Oh, because of my voice?
Yeah.
Jesse, nobody's
Yeah.
texting you about this show. Come on.
Yeah, I do have one person who texts me about
Yeah, I have one person too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we
Yeah,
mention your person in every episode.
Oh, Scotch Line?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, but I want to know who's our Aussie? I want our Aussie to send us a note so we can mention our Aussie.
Yeah,
listener.
I don't know who that is either.
I want the Aussie listener to send it. What other country did we have a listener from? Jacobstan or something? Objekistan?
What?
I object.
You're just
Objekistan.
making shit up now.
Uzbekistan or something like that?
I don't
No,
remember.
where is the other listener from?
I don't remember.
It feel like there was an Asian country involved in our listenership as well.
Arojo.
It's not a wonder that we can't get an Asian listener with that. With that.
Yeah,
Chris.
I wonder why we don't have more listeners.
Oh,
so weird. So what do we think about the takeover of Venezuela?
Well,
How
you know,
goofy is that?
first of all,
This is what I voted for.
yeah, it's what Chris voted for. Thank God that's happened.
Yeah. Oh, well, it was weighing on my mind.
I see a lot of videos on social media where like a guy he goes and knocks on a next door neighbor's door and he goes, "Hi, do you have any oil?" And they go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Get out. This is my house now."
Oh God! It's not, Jess. It's not about oil. It is not about oil.
No, it's about saving the people.
Yes, just
You
because
have to
American
understand that.
companies are
Once
going
you-
into the country.
Mhm.
Yeah, once you understand that it's for the people, then I think you'll be okay.
Right.
It's for the people. Yeah.
Once the American companies get in there and increase their profits from $142 billion a year to $190 billion a year, everything will be right with
It'll
the
be
world.
fine. And by the way, have you heard the good news?
Oh, what is the good news?
It's a
Watchtower
different.
girl.
It's a different Donald Trump in the Epstein files.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what?
is that for real?
It's a different Donald Trump.
Oh, well. Is that one?
Where did that come from?
Hang on, let me see.
Who has that? That sounds like a Lindsey Graham story.
Wait a minute, this could. I don't know. Okay. In fairness,
It's a different Donald Trump.
somebody sent this to me, and I have been so busy today, I have not had a chance to even look and see if this came from a satire site. But here's what it says.
It's from The Onion.
Here's what. Well,
Or the Bee?
it's from FTD Speaks, which sounds like fuck Donald Trump speaks. The White House
right.
clarified that recent emails referencing Donald Trump do not pertain to the president. Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said the name is common and cautioned against assumptions. She added that other terms mentioned could have multiple meanings. The administration emphasized that the claims are being misinterpreted and denied any wrongdoing by the president.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was
Right.
a different Jeffrey Epstein and he didn't have to kill himself?
So really, that would if let's say that did come from the White House. So anytime
Now I
Donald
gotta
Trump
look it up.
sued somebody for saying something bad about him, they could say, no, I was talking about a different Donald Trump who's an asshole, not you.
I was talking
You're a
about
good
different
guy.
ICE that murdered an
Yeah.
innocent woman in Minneapolis today.
Did that really happen?
Yeah.
What happened today?
ICE went into Minneapolis and they shot an innocent American citizen who was trying to drive away. And then they claimed that she was using her car as a weapon. Kristi Noem claimed that she was using her car as a weapon and they had to shoot her to defend themselves. But there was all kinds of bystanders with video. You could see what happened. They just fucking shot her.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah, well, let's just kill. Let's kill Venezuelans. Let's kill Americans.
Okay,
Let's just kill
it was
whoever we
satire.
have to kill.
It was the different Donald Trump was satire.
Oh, really? Huh. But that would be a defense people could use now. No, I was talking about Donald Trump who lives in Louisville, Kentucky.
Leavitt actually said emails naming the president prove absolutely nothing other than the fact that President Trump did nothing wrong.
Well, I mean, it does prove that.
Does it, though?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, my word.
Hmm.
I can't. So ICE, they sent in 2,000 2,000 ICE agents into Minneapolis, right?
They sent
I
ICE
think that
agents
was
into
the count.
Minneapolis. Yeah.
Yeah. And their first job was to kill an American. Good
Their
for
first
them.
job was to kill an American. And probably it's because they were mad that Hilton wouldn't let them use their hotel reservations.
Look,
Oh, did that happen?
we reserve the right to refuse service to anyone for any reason.
Yeah, there was a whole thing because Hilton, there was this Hilton it was independently owned Hilton in Minneapolis that canceled all of the ICE agent reservations, anything with the .gov email attached to it.
Right.
And so a big deal was made on social media about it, and everybody was like, yay, Hilton, we love Hilton. And then Hilton was like, wait, what the fuck? What? No, that wasn't us. No, that was independently owned. And, oh, by the way, we don't want them affiliated with Hilton anymore. So they dropped that hotel from their roster of hotels.
Mr. Hilton going, no,
Right.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, Paris Hilton said, no, I sleep with some of those ICE guys.
Mhm.
Don't turn them away.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Those are some people who were my boyfriends in the past.
Yeah.
And not, that's, you know that, so Hilton as a company has to do that because the next call would be, all right, we're going to have to remove all Hiltons from this world. We're going to have to do a tax audit on all their companies. And it's just fucking scared.
I
These
mean-
companies are scared to do the right thing.
They haven't managed to do anything to Costco. So
Oh, what is Costco? I am so removed from all this shit, Jess. What is Costco doing?
well, Costco decided publicly to keep its DEI policies in place, when Trump was trying to bully everybody into getting rid of DEI. And then on top of that, Costco gave their employees a raise. And then something else happened. And there was a story about how MAGA was going to be boycotting Costco, which made me laugh because those people are Sam's Club shoppers. We all know that.
Yeah. They can't afford high-end stuff from Costco.
No.
What do you mean? A 35-pack? No, I'm okay with the Sam's 30-pack.
Yeah.
I can't afford the other $1.50. Well, see, I'm unaware of these things. I'm so just removed from it.
Well, the Costco thing was like a year ago.
Yeah, well, I'm purposefully also removed from this stuff. I just, it's too maddening, too depressing, just all of it is just too yuck. I don't even go to the Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
Or very seldom, because it's just bullshit and bullshit and bullshit.
All the bullshit.
It is. It's fucking just haters and fighters and just, it's not anybody I know. The people I know don't talk like these fucking people, don't act like these people, don't treat other people like these people. It's just not the world that of the folks that I know and live with and experience every day.
The number of times I have typed out a comment and then backspace, 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 backspace.
Oh yeah, so I was doing that too. That's why I've stopped going, because I would like, I'd read something and go, oh, you're such a fucking asshole. And I'd spend 20 minutes writing a paragraph, then would say, fuck no, someone will just troll me. Fuck that.
Yeah.
And just take it out. I don't want to be trolled. I'm content with knowing what I know and feeling how I feel, because almost all of the shit you read from both sides is uneducated bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not research. It's not, have you read anything other than the fucking Bathroom Reader? Like, come on.
Well, they're reading
Good
Facebook.
shit.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that's it. What'd you say, Chris?
Bathroom Reader's good shit.
The Bathroom Reader is pretty good, because at Sam's Club and Costco, you can buy like the 10,000 Bathroom Reader stories in a book. You can use it like as a squatty potty when you're in the can, because the book's so tall. It's like, oh, not only is it a bathroom reader, it's also a squatty potty. How nice! And I can reach the top shelf in the kitchen to get the crackers. I'm happy. Yeah, no. Jess, any job front news? Anything going on there? Any possible interviews or anything like that?
Nope. But
No, just hang.
I do feel like maybe this whole girl crush thing will, at the very least, it'll keep me connected within the industry. So maybe it'll keep me more top of mind with people when jobs come open.
Or maybe also this girl crush thing will just fucking take off,
That could happen too.
and you'll already be like, yeah, no, sorry, I'm off the market, girls.
Mm-hmm.
I am doing my own thing now.
That could happen.
And so, have you solicited advertising?
No, I'm going to put out an episode and an issue before I do that, and I'm going to put fake ads in there. I mean, they're
Nice.
They're going to be real ads, but not for anything that anybody's paid for.
Right.
And then see what kind of response we get from the industry. I still have to write up a press release and send it out to the trades, or the trade, as the case may be, since there's not really that many trades left.
Right. No, there are. What trades are left?
Country Air Check.
Is there still a BDS? I don't even know. Does BDS exist anymore?
I think BDS got absorbed by Mediabase.
I believe you're
Really?
correct.
Yeah.
Wow. But back in the day, you had Friday Morning Quarterback, Hit Makers, whatever
R&R.
There was 3 or 4. Yeah, R&R, but there was also 3 or 4 stapled together rags.
Yep.
It was like,
And I
it was
mean,
like legal size paper stapled together.
Just R&R and All Access probably were the ones that gave the most attention to country, in addition to the other genres. But Country Air Check is probably the only one that's dedicated.
I wonder why R&R sort of disappeared. They were pretty complete as far as news and information.
I feel like I had heard the story about what happened there, and I don't remember, but Lon Helton was there, and R&R's collapse is what inspired Lon to start Country Air Check.
And, I was talking to Erica Farber about that, too. And frankly, I forgot what she told me. I mean, it's been 10 years ago.
I talked to Joel Denver about it as well, and I don't remember exactly what he had a whole different story that, and whenever speaking to Joel Denver, you always have to take a little bit of what he says with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Or cocaine.
Or cocaine.
Yeah, right. He has a tendency to elaborate beyond the truth on occasion.
Joel? Oh, come on. Joel Levinson would never do that.
But I was just always like, what happened? Because they were really complete. Whether you wanted to find out about industry news or a job or trade information, they were pretty complete as a trade publication went.
R&R was, yeah.
Yeah, they were. And what was the other one? Radio Online? That one was not bad either.
Radio Online was how I got the job where I left Kiss 102 and moved to Texas. And,
you owe them a lot.
And because the online thing was so new then, I basically assumed that there was no job and that I was just going to move to Texas and show up and there would be nothing there. And so I just went with the attitude like, well, I guess I'll come home if that happens.
Right.
But the job was there.
Radio Online was a good source for a long time, too.
Yeah. I told you guys what...
the Gavin report, too.
Oh, the Gavin, yeah. I told you guys what All Access did when they were stealing our stories from Country Air Check, right?
Didn't Lon plant a story that wasn't true?
Lon didn't. Chuck did.
They copied it.
Yeah, okay, Chuck did, and it's still it stayed in there. If I could remember the name of the person that they wrote the story about, you would have been able to search All Access for that name, and the story was always in there. We never published it. They stole it from the back end of our system. Oh. And that's how we proved that that's what they were doing. And I don't think that they ever brought it up or let anybody at All Access know that we knew that they did that. We just locked down the system.
Were they stealing it? Was it an inside source, or were they just hacking in and taking it?
They were hacking in. There was a bug in our CMS that allowed them to see stuff, to see the stories that we had written but not yet published. They could pull them up on the internet and they could see what they were. And so I had started noticing that stories I wrote were showing up in All Access first and written so closely to word for word that I was like, am I going crazy? Like, I know that the person who was in charge over there at the time had worked at Country Air Check. So we were working from the same style book, but still word for word.
Your scoops were getting scooped.
My scoops were getting scooped. There was the thing that finally made me realize something was going on and bring it up was that a friend of mine, I had seen something on social media about a station or a person that I used to work with. And I texted him and I said, hey, what's going on? And he gave me the story and I said, do you want me to run it? He said, yeah. And so I wrote the story and then I see it in All Access before we've published. And I texted him and I was like, did you talk to All Access today? And he was like, no, why? And I was like, well, because they wrote the story and they have all the same details I have. And you only gave those details to me, right? He said, yep.
Wow.
So then I brought it up to the bosses, and then that's when they planted the fake story. And that's when we figured out that that's what they were doing.
You know what? Now that as you talk about this, for some reason I feel like I've I heard about this for some reason.
I've probably talked about it before.
For some reason I think I've heard it somewhere else, like for some, like a record person, or this story is familiar to me now that you talked about it. For some reason I've heard this before, or it's some bad movie plot that I saw in Lifetime. I don't know.
It would have happened between 2013 and 2016 because that's when I was there.
Yeah. So I'm active then.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason that sounds familiar as something that happened. Wow. Who would have thought that even in that business, there's that kind of tomfoolery going on?
Like, they didn't even try to rewrite the shit. They would just take our words and put them in there. And then because there was always this rush to be the first one of us to publish, they would publish first. And then if ours came out after them, it looked like we were stealing their work.
It's sort of like an NBC exclusive.
Yeah.
Like, I always find that shit to be funny as shit. I mean, it's like, this is an exclusive. It's fucking not exclusive. Everybody knows about it.
Everybody's
You're just
already
on the air
about
first.
It. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's an NBC. It's an ABC. CNN exclusive. Yeah. Nothing's exclusive anymore. You'd be hard pressed to find anything exclusive in this world.
Yeah.
In a media world. It just doesn't exist.
Listen, I will be using that word in the Girl Crush promos. Exclusive.
Well, because you're talking to people that have not been talked to yet.
Well, but also people that have been talked to. But like, I interviewed somebody yesterday and I asked her just a random question. Like I was doing at the end of the interview, I was like, let's do some, stupid flash round questions. And I said, if you could pick 3 famous people besides you to start a band with, who would they be? And she said, oh, and then she named 2 other artists and went, wink, wink. And I said, what does that mean? Is that happening? Is something happening? And she said, maybe.
Oh, wow. That is an exclusive.
Yeah.
Look at you. Wow. That's pretty impressive for a first show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You better get that show online, girl.
It's going on January 19th because that's Dolly Parton's birthday.
Fucking hell, look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Taking care of business. Oh, look, I've got Amazon packages. It's a happy day. I think I got a new pressure cooker. I know. Listen, look how happy I am that I'm getting a new pressure cooker.
Is that what you call your cock that now, Wally?
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. It's pressure to cook. As I get older, the pressure mounts.
I miss my Amazon friends.
You miss what?
My Amazon friends.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you missed the pressure cooker.
No.
I miss pressure cooking too. All that heating. You're not doing you're not doing Amazon right now. You can't, right?
No, I'm not really shopping unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. You've got to conserve.
Yep.
You've got to conserve. Jess, I've also missed. I've missed having any stories, parent, mom stories. You don't have any lately.
No.
Is mom sick?
Well, I've gotten a couple of calls in the last couple of weeks about her rapid decline. So.
Oh, that sucks.
She's probably wrapping things up.
Yeah, that sucks. Mm. I got sister calls this weekend about having to go to the hospital because a catheter broke inside of her and it had to be.
Oh, Christ!
Oh.
Yeah, but the calls suck, right? They just suck.
Yeah. Well, the first call I got was from her hospice nurse, and he was very kind about it and said she's rapid decline and she's still eating and blah, blah, blah. And then the social worker called me last week to basically tell me the same thing. And she said, now, It's my understanding only her other daughter has come to visit her.
Oh, she hasn't declined that fast.
Mm-mm.
She's not declining so fast she didn't have an opportunity to take a shot at you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Right. Even as she declines, she's still swinging at you.
Yeah.
She's still taking swings. She's a feisty old broad.
Yeah. I had to have a conversation with get a financial advisor to manage my stepdad's retirement account that she now has. And
Right.
So he was talking about, I had a meeting with him yesterday to plan for this year. And he was talking about how, she's on track. She's got enough money to at least get her 10 more years. And I went,
No, please no.
well,
No, please no. Just no.
and I said, I told him, without going into any detail, I said, she's been declining rapidly and certainly she probably won't have 10 more years. And he his face, he got a little horrified. And I said, well, no, wait. She's mean enough and stubborn enough that she might last 10 years out of spite. So it's good that we have that.
Oh, Jesus, man. I would have said, motherfucker, I don't have 10 years left.
And then there's that.
Oh, my God. Yeah. You listen, you got to throw the old woman. You got to throw her some props for just still taking shots at you.
Yeah.
But do you, Wally?
I don't know. When you reach that advanced age and you're still able to muster up the power to take a shot at your daughter, yeah, I guess you do.
Look, if the woman had a musket in her hand, it would go straight to Jess.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I'm not sure whether that's good.
And listen, the fact that I have now forced her to take those shots via other people gives me a little bit of satisfaction.
It does give you power.
Yeah,
doesn't
see
it?
that?
Mm-hmm.
You're not taking the shots directly.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's the around the corner shot.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Jesse, you had been able to come full circle with that shit. Oh, good for you. Good for you, old girl. Very nice, very nice. And Chris, how are you feeling? Look, I feel like a parent right now. Chris, how are you feeling?
Look, I'm sitting in Indianapolis here, just taking a break from the destruction of this place. And then I think I'm going to leave here probably 6 o'clock tomorrow morning so I can make it home to
Where are you?
Baltimore.
You're in Indianapolis?
Yeah, I'm at the old Emmis facility in Indianapolis.
Emmis.
You building him a studio?
No, we're deconstructing.
Oh.
They have new studios about a mile and a half from here.
Okay.
So yeah, we're
I didn't even know they were
stuff.
still in business.
Well, they're not. That's the thing. Urban Radio One, whatever, bought Emmis. So,
Chris, did you see what's been going on at our old station?
yes, I did. It's nice that the program director appointed himself morning person.
Mm-hmm. And his wife?
That was pretty good. Do what?
And his wife?
Uh-huh. Married with microphones.
Yep.
Is that what they call it?
Now they might as well.
And then they moved Diana, who, by the way, was the news person. She's doing middays now.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who's doing afternoons. I saw a post. They've been doing these little AI cartoons for each of their jocks. I saw their night jock was staying the same.
Uh-huh. Who's also the traffic reporter. I think you premiered that concept.
I didn't premiere traffic.
No, but you premiered the concept of your traffic guy also voice tracking nights.
Oh.
Guys,
Well, actually, what I did was
message?
I moved my traffic guy to nights.
Yeah, well, that's a smart thing, too.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah, what are you doing, Wally?
Here, you want to listen to a message? Hold on.
You have one new message. Wednesday, 10:23 a.m.
Hi, this message is from Ms. Singer. I'm calling from CMMC Endoscopy, reaching out to you regarding a referral that we received to schedule a procedure for you. If you could please reach out to 79.
Why
They
are you
wanna stick a
sharing
tube
private
up my
medical
wife.
information on the podcast?
They want to stick a tube up my wife's ass.
Why are you sharing that on the show?
And why did it sound like it said your wife's name was Cunt Singer?
Why do you have
Oh,
an
yeah.
answering machine in 2026?
Yeah, exactly. My
because
God.
we have a landline.
Oh, that's good. So you got a fucking dictaphone connected to it?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing, man? You're going to go
You
hit
guys.
on the, you know what? Why don't you go to work tomorrow and try and hit on the hot chick in the steno pool? Okay?
I'm in my 60s, you motherfuckers.
My parents are in their 80s and they've got the voicemail from the fucking phone company.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm not going to pay for it. I refuse.
They don't pay for it. It comes with
I don't
your
pay
line.
for it. Hold on.
Jesus Christ,
Oh.
Wally's going to wear out them cassette tapes, ain't he?
It's not a cassette tape, it's digital. Fuck you
You
all.
used to have an air check on this one. We'll just put it in the other side of the machine. It's fine. Hello, Mrs. Cuntsinger?
Yeah. Just get rid of that name out of there. I didn't realize they were going to say a name. Get that out of there.
Great.
In post.
Let
in
me
post-production.
let me do more work for editing. That's great. Okay.
I'm
Just
changing.
the one piece.
Your name in my phone is now going to be Wally Cuntsinger.
That just it gives me a little tickle, you guys.
Where are you going?
I'm going back out to get the package, the other package. There's 2 packages. I can only carry one at a time.
Oh my God.
But look at all right out here. Here's our snow guys. Hey, you get to take a look at my dog taking a shit.
Oh, goody.
There she is.
That's great.
Come on, Henry.
So is that Pooch Cuntsinger?
Stop saying it if I gotta edit it, Chris. God damn it.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you'd actually edit the word Cuntsinger out of the
I'm
fucking
only gonna
podcast.
edit half of it.
Hey, you know what I think, you guys? I think that the post office. I brought the So I tipped my. I know we all tip somebody, but I tipped the delivery person, our mail carrier, and this year I tipped her $50. It was a fair amount. That's it. I don't think she got it. I think the bitch at the window kept it. Because normally she gives us a nice little note that says, "Oh, thank you guys, appreciate it, yada 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 yada." We didn't get a thank you from her this year.
Oh.
I think the new cunt at the window kept her $50 Amazon card.
Does your mail not come directly to your house?
Yeah, it does. But so on packages, she's kind enough to bring them up our driveway and leave them at the door instead of just down at the post down at the box, so that fuckers can drive by and take them.
Right. So
she'll bring.
where does a window come in?
Oh, I went into the post office to drop off a card for her because I didn't see her.
Oh.
So I went in. I was dropping off some packages to send out to my sister, and I dropped off the card for our mail carrier, and asked the woman at the window to give her the card. And I think she opened it. Just had her name on it with a gift card and a card. I think she kept it. Kept it, not kept it. I think she did. I'm unhappy with it.
Dear middle, nice little lady who delivers the mail, here's a $50 Amazon gift card. Signed, The Cuntsingers.
God damn it, Chris.
Come on, guys. Yeah.
Do you want me to change it to Pussy Singers, Jess?
Would you please? Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Tell you what, I'm
All
going to give
right.
you several different cuts so you can edit in. Pussy
No,
Singer.
no,
Pussy
no,
Singer.
no,
Pussy
no, no,
Pussy Singer.
no.
Wait, you gotta do that '90s filter for whatever that's fucking called.
I'll
New
give
rock.
you a fucking 90s filter,
What
bitch,
is he
right
talking
here.
about, Christopher?
I think he's
the
talking
new-
about an auto-tune or something like that. But
That
I
new
don't
rock,
know.
that new rock filter they put in. They fuzz it up a little bit for alternative stations.
Oh, the thing that in fucking that kick song, you know, with
You got it. That's it. Yeah, that's the one.
Did I do that right? Did I? Was that the right noise?
I think she's laughing at two old guys who couldn't figure out what the fuck to say.
Well, I
Or
couldn't
how to
figure
say
out
it.
that, but I mean, whatever noise this sounded like Drew Carey queefing. Okay.
Oh my god. That feels good.
That
So I had
reminds me, I sent you guys both a TikTok video and nobody responded to it, and I'm sad.
well,
Hang on. Let me go look at it real quick.
and show it because here's the truth. The truth is, I got it. I saw it. I don't have TikTok on my computer, and I wasn't going to download it. I don't.
You don't have to download it.
Whatever it said, I was actually on my phone. It said, "You want to download the app now?" And
Hold on one second.
I don't
Asking
wanna
my
download it.
Hispanic husband if he knows the meaning of random English words.
I wish I would've watched that.
¿Quién es una queef?
Is that really what it says?
Esqueefy. Yes.
And he keeps saying esqueefy.
Yeah, instead of queef, he says esqueefy.
Where did you find that? That's a TikToker.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jess, do you look at TikTok every day?
Usually
do.
for a couple of minutes while I'm eating dinner or something.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay, I know.
You don't say.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. Really, this is the most I will use an electronic device this week.
Hmm.
Oh, well.
For whatever reason.
Esqueefy.
That's not good. Yeah, no, I don't. I really try to avoid it because I'm on I'm on the computer all day or a good portion of the day at work, and just when I get home, I just don't want anything to do with any. Because if I go on my laptop, then I have a tendency to do work at home, and I don't want to do work at home.
No, he likes to sit in the toilet making a squeefy.
It sounds like some Mario Brothers squeegee guy. I do the squeefy. I do the squeefy. Here, over here, a squeefy, Marty. No, I have a tendency to want to do. If I open my laptop, I say, "Oh, I forgot to do this. I want to do this. I should have done this." And because it's a new job, just like Jess, whenever you start. And Chris, whenever you start like a new programming gig, it's fucking 90 hours a week, right?
Yeah.
And you work, then you bring it home and you work, and then you sleep 2 hours and you wake up and you work. And fuck, I've got to stop doing that. I'm waking up at 1 a.m. I'm doing work for 3 hours and then going back to sleep at 4 and waking up again at 5 and going to work.
See, and I am waking up for no reason at 5 or 6 in the morning because my brain is like, and we have to do this, and we have to do this, and we have to do this, and we have to do this. And so I try to, like, I'm on the computer all day because I'm narrating and editing audiobooks. Yeah. And then I do that for 4 or 5 hours, and then I go and sit in the living room with the laptop and I prep the next book I'm going to narrate. And then after I do that for a couple of hours, then I'm looking for music news stories to do this new thing that I'm doing, or I'm editing the website, so I'm putting in those 90 hours. I'm just doing them on multiple jobs.
Yeah,
multiple jobs that don't pay me shit.
Well, the job is queefy.
Yeah. It's queefy.
It's too much. Like I can't do that anymore. It just I don't know if it's age. Part of it is probably age. Part of it is just quality of life work balance shit. I don't know. Lack of dedication. I don't know what I just can't do it anymore. And I used to have no problem doing it.
You remind me of a comic strip. That
Mr. Magoo?
It said, if I'd be more apathetic if I wasn't so lethargic.
Right.
So this week, usually by Thursday, I've got 50 hours in office on Thursday on the timer thing. And fucking hell, what am I doing that I've got 50 hours?
Do you have to
this
punch
morning-
in? You have a time clock?
Well, I keep time myself.
Oh.
Because we're
Because you wouldn't want to
nonprofit.
work too hard.
Right.
No. Because we're a nonprofit and we get funding from various, you have to show hours that you have certain people working, doing certain things. Oh, I have so many people do this. This is how much time is spent doing fucking working with homeless clients. This is how much time is working with immigrant clients. This is how much time is working. You have to show that when you're trying to get funding for those particular things. So yeah, you have to keep track of shit, what you're doing, and when you're doing in-kind donations. So we have certain volunteers who their agencies want in-kind donation information. So the in-kind donation is, what are we giving back? So if I spend 10 hours in the course of a week managing somebody, I say, okay, I spent 10 hours, and then I have to give my salary range, what my hourly rate is. So let's say it's $35 an hour. I have to say, okay, I get 10 hours, $35. That is equal to $350 of in-kind donation back to the people we're working with. It's just, it's just, so there's a lot of that goes on. It's all sort of fucking smoke and mirrors and hocus pocus, but that's how it all works.
Yeah.
It just works in a hocus pocus world. And you have to, if you want to get, a new foreign language speaker to help you with finding people jobs, you've got to do certain things, to legitimize that. And we've been able to find these many people out of 100 jobs, so that means we're viable. So we need more money, so we can get even more people jobs. It's just so in depth, some of this stuff. And it's quite frankly, a lot of it is like right now we have to do, the I-9 form is the when you go get a job and you have to prove you're an American citizen and one of this or one in column A or one from column B and
the
one
W-9?
C. Yeah, no, the I-9. It's the job one where you either have to have your passport or your license, column, in A, or if you don't have that, you got to have your social security card and something else to prove you're an American citizen. So we got new ones from the federal government, and some of the stuff they're asking for is just they've changed it up. They call it something different, but they've just stolen from the I-9, and it's ridiculous information to prove that people are either American or non-American, and they're just trying to track immigrants.
Yep.
Of course they are.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's a way to try to track immigrants, and they want you to gather all kinds of information on them. And then when you go for funding, you have to supply that information to various agencies. It's such dirty deeds. It really is.
Yeah.
It is. It's a squeefy, but it's a different squeefy. It's not the squeefy you find in the Epstein files. It's a different squeefy. It's the squeefy who lives in Terre Haute, Indiana. A different squeefy entirely. So don't try to put words in my mouth, Chris, or any squeefy in my mouth. I
don't want to put anything in your mouth, Wally.
I don't want to be walking around with a taste of a squeefy. That's not going to happen. Poor Jess. Jess, I'm sorry that you have friends. I'm not even sure we're friends anymore, but I'm sorry you know people like us.
Yeah. I also am regretting some of my life choices at this point.
Would you like to see what I'm dealing with here?
Yes.
Yeah, what
maybe.
Wait,
do we want to see what you're dealing with?
Yeah, let me see if I can get the. There's me.
There's you.
Hi.
Now I need to bring that up. I need to somehow reverse the fucking camera.
You know what? Drop ceilings suck.
Hold on.
They're probably good for soundproofing, though, or sound deadening.
Look at Chris not knowing how to use the high technology of the phone to turn the camera around.
How about that? You fuck off. This used to be a radio station here.
Oh
wow.
Yeah.
Trashed.
This literally that board, it's going in the trash.
Oh, is it really?
What kind of
What
board
What
is
about
that?
those monitor arms? What's happening with those?
They're being pulled out.
Yeah.
They'll be sold in the black market.
Exactly. And why does it have to be that? It's a digital RMX Pacific Recorders console. But yeah, I mean,
Remember when an Arrakis board was state of the art?
Yes, they left all their awards here.
How many stations were in that building?
8 or 9.
Wow.
Wow, look at all the studios.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another one. I mean, it's a beautiful room. I would have loved to have done radio in this room.
Yeah.
But
Is that, are those cart? What are those? Were those cart machines?
no, those are CD carts up there.
Oh, okay, like Denon's or something.
Yeah, well, they're the knockoffs. They're the Harris ones. They had a full newsroom here. Okay, I mean, like,
separate.
that's over here. That's the hell was in here? Okay, yeah.
It's funny that it doesn't even look into any of the Like, I know it couldn't look into all of the studios, but every station I've ever worked at that had a newsroom, it had a window into at least one studio.
Well, this is the newsroom.
Oh,
Fuck!
newsroom.
That's
Holy
a newsroom.
Yeah, and each one of these workstations had a board and was able to go on the air from here.
So they had a news talk station in the building. They must have, because that's kind of what WSYR looked like.
And then
Look
you get
at
to the
that
studio.
shit.
Look at this.
Wow.
I mean, these TVs, I don't have time to take them off the wall.
Look at that shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Wait, was that a TV studio?
No, this is the talk studio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so they could watch breaking news on Fox.
And that's the view outside.
God damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
That looks like a great place to have fucking worked.
Yeah, this was.
I bet
when
they still
built
didn't
this,
pay their employees shit.
Well, it was Emmis. Emmis paid well,
Oh, did they?
from what I understand. Yeah.
I never
I
worked
think,
for them.
I pulled a board out of here. This was a producer booth.
A producer booth.
Yeah, this is all the shit that I pulled out so far.
A producer booth. The fuck is that, a producer? What do they do?
Well, exactly. Well, for a talk show, they have to be there.
Yeah.
No shit, but holy crap.
But I mean, all
Screening
this
calls and all of that.
huge rack room here, and this is only one floor.
I also have no.
It's more
I'm not
than
doing
one
it.
floor?
Yeah, there's
Were you
the
going to
8.
say you have a huge rack room?
Yeah, she was. She was.
You were definitely going to make
She was going to do it.
reference to your rack room.
She was. Storage closet. I mean,
I'm
fuck.
not sure you've got
But-
any more room in your rack, Jess.
First floor had
God damn. First floor.
had 2 showcase studios, so people would come in from outside.
All
and
right.
then you just look right at it, and then
man.
fuck that camera. And then the 4th floor was the talk studios, along with production and the sports studios. And they also they had the play-by-play for I guess the Colts.
God damn.
And then the 5th floor is where all the music stations were.
So if anybody thinks that has never worked, if anybody thinks that radio was never something, man, there was a day when it was something.
Well, and here's something else here. You know, the amount of, I don't want to sound like one of you libs, but the amount of e-waste that's here would kill you.
Right.
I mean, it's just, I mean, thank God I don't have any sperms left. You know, just their own bathroom right outside of the studios.
Oh yeah.
I just looking at that, Chris, just makes me think about just when I worked. So I worked at Park in Syracuse. Well, Park was WHEN, WFCN. Part, but I think about those studios there and the size of this. It was just a huge amount of space for 2 radio stations, and there were 30 employees before you got to sales.
Yeah.
And you
They
look
left
at it and you go,
all of this.
But back in the day,
Wow.
radio was fucking something.
And then look down there. Look how big it is.
It's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
When I was at Citadel, Portland, it's a fucking big building.
When I was at WSYR, I don't remember how many other. What did they have? 5 or 6 stations in there with the B.
Yeah.
And I never saw all the studios. Like I didn't even know how to navigate around that building.
I believe it. Listen, somebody told me, "Oh, yeah, go do something in the Spanish station studio." I said, "Okay." I haven't found it. Okay, I have not fucking found it yet.
It's fantastic. It makes me sad in a way of just like how they fucking killed such a great industry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, totally.
They just fucking destroyed it was such a beautiful industry, and it employed so many motherfuckers. I mean, so many people. To think that, that a small, even a little tiny AM single station in a little fucking podunk town, it employed 20 people.
And just think, the station that's here, I mean, this is world famous, WIBC 1070, 50,000 watt station that covers all of Indiana. And they moved it to FM. The AM is now 100 watts coming from the rack room.
Yeah. Suck. That's what. So I remember towards the end of my as my business got smaller, the marketing business, and a lot of my money came out of Canada, and as Canada was about 10 years behind the U.S. in dissolving AM radio and switching to FM, and I just remember it was such a first-hand look at the demise of it, and how Rogers Media and the 2 other big Canadian media ownerships just began fucking cannibalizing themselves.
I'm going to walk up to the next floor and show you the actual studios that are still full. They haven't been destroyed yet. I'll walk up there. But y'all keep talking amongst yourselves.
I'm ready to go on a class trip with Chris.
Right?
This is great.
I haven't seen an actual radio studio in years.
Yeah, no, I haven't, not either. Well,
I can't find the stairs. Hang on.
Although I will say, I'm very proud of my little studio that I have here in the house, because like the artist that I interviewed today, she came here. And I think she was surprised because she's just walking into a regular house. And then I was like, and here's my studio. And I got a neon sign that says Girl Crush Country. And I've got all these plaques on the wall and my CD rack over here. And it looks like a studio.
Man, there's a lot of rap talk coming from you today.
Is there?
Yeah. What is that about?
I've only mentioned racks once.
No.
You see all this wasted space here?
What is that?
They refer to this stairwell as the glass menagerie.
I bet the acoustics in there are good.
WABC.
Yeah, I heard that little echo. Now sing.
You know what? I don't think I wonder if there's actually food in this place. This refrigerator. Man, there's some LaCroix water and shit. All right, let's find the studios. Got to be here somewhere. No, that's all sales. This is all sales. There's a studio. All right, hang on a second. So we got to turn this fucking thing around again.
You're doing good, Chris. You're doing good.
All right.
Keep it up, big guy.
This one actually has been disassembled a little bit.
Keep going for it.
Was that the studio you were looking for?
Ooh, that's a nice
remove
chair.
this console. I need to remove not the chair, but the console.
What happened to that
Gotta put that
monitor?
somewhere else. It's drunk. That's all. Just a little drunk. What else we got here?
Doesn't it just make you want to be back in a studio?
This is the Spanish studio here.
You guys, I really love being in a studio. with people and doing radio.
Mm.
I really did.
Well, that's what I was starting to
Look at
say
this.
is that
It still has automation there.
oh wow. That I'm really proud of this little studio because I can do all this stuff and I can have people for interviews and stuff, and
You don't need all this shit.
it looks like a professional studio and it feels like a professional studio.
Well, it is a professional studio.
Yeah.
It's a studio and you're a professional.
Yep.
There you go. It sounds like that. That sounds like the cornerstones required.
Yeah.
By the way, the studio I just showed you
Yeah.
is for a translator. It's for an HD2.
Huh.
That nice of a room for an HD2.
That's wow. I wonder what money is like.
Does it make you at all, though, Chris? As you walk through there, does it make you at all like homesick for doing what you used to do?
A little bit, because I think, you know what? God, what a nice room. And, I'd love to do radio in here.
That's
But-
how I feel, too, looking at your walk around. Like, I would have fucking loved to have done a show in there and have all the tools, because most of my career, maybe a lot of your career, Jess, I don't know, I had maybe half the tools required to do an outstanding job.
Well, I think that I just texted you guys a picture of my neon sign. I think that taught us, though,
Oh, that's nice.
the ingenuity to do more things with less.
Yeah.
Well,
I
you
mean,
have to, yeah.
We had to, and I know that they took advantage of that, but it also meant that we did great. I mean, we did great radio without shit.
Yeah, true.
We did great
Yeah, well-
radio and we impacted our community and we didn't have shit.
Yeah, and we didn't have a staff of 9, or 15 out there grabbing bites and getting research and getting money and checking this out and checking that out. It was same for you guys. It was 2 people doing the work of 7 people.
Mm-hmm.
On most days. Yeah, but I look at that. It does make me just a sort of a little homes or a little just nostalgic for it.
Yeah.
No, I
really
totally get it. I mean, that's been my week. Seeing this place, it's been like, oh my God.
It just and so oftentimes I when I used to go to DC, but oftentimes I just think about the things that as you're showing those guys, the things that must have happened there, the fucking the news that was broken, the songs that were played, the jokes that were told, the
blowjobs
celebrities that were
received.
there, the blowjobs. Did you say blowjobs received?
As I said, the blowjobs received.
Yeah, I mean, but all of those things.
It's so weird. I didn't get any of
in
those.
those rooms.
You didn't, but how about your rack?
My rack was present.
Yeah, my rack was present.
Uh-huh.
Jess, no one ever had to fiddle with the knobs on the rack or anything. Not in studio, right? So that's good. No
Did you hear that
adjustments
noise?
were needed.
That noise
Yep.
was me pulling a console off of Velcro.
What?
Velcro.
They had it Velcroed instead of screwing it down. It was Velcro.
Yeah.
That sounds like radio. That sounds like that fucking Kelly's husband, who was our quote unquote engineer at KISS, who would duct tape everything.
Oh,
Hey, if
God.
it works, it works.
Yeah. Oh, what is his name?
Steve.
Yeah, Steve. The only thing I can ever think about when I think about Steve is Steve falling out of the KISS van during the St. Patrick's Day ride in Utica. And it's so hammered and took off too fast and he fell out the back
That'll never
of
not
that
be funny.
fucking van into the street in downtown Utica. Oh, fucking guy. But a good guy. Yeah, and that was the thing. That was our engineer. He wasn't even really an engineer, but he was good enough to get the job done.
He knew some stuff about computers, and he was like, I got a roll of duct tape. Let me see what I can do.
Right.
Dude, that's what
Roll
somebody
a
said to
duct
me.
tape.
Someone's like,
And
hey, you used to own a radio station. Who used to fix your equipment?
Mhm.
Well, I did. Well,
Mhm.
you're the chief engineer now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds like radio. That sounds like the radio I worked, at least. Oh, I remember. You know what? I don't. Well, when I worked at Park in Syracuse, we did have an on-site engineer. who was in the building every day.
Our engineer at FRE was killer. Joe could fix fucking anything. Joe fixed my car.
Fucking Joe.
There was something with my phone one day, and he like reset it to network settings or something, and all of a sudden I was fine.
Yeah.
I think I was getting free HBO.
Joe could fix anything.
So fucking good. All right, you guys, I'm gonna bolt.
All right.
I got shit to do.
Me too. I haven't got shit done.
And I'm not often home before fucking 5 o'clock, and I'm home.
All
Isn't that something?
Yeah, it is. It really is.
We'll talk to you next week.
Echo.
All right, you guys.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.